does Beastmaster things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's really well-rounded.
Sure, if I believe in it, but
I mean, not everything in Dota is
good enough to force him back a little bit. Keep the aggression off of TA 2000.
Yeah, wants that Lotus, and he will get it for his trouble as Jabs.
Pick up Miposhka. It's looking like it's going to be first blood for Jabs.
Nice little find for him. He's still got all the wand charges. They got the Lotus as well. This lane, I guess you can bring Snap. Make another aggressive go here.
Cookie and Spear back, or at least over to the side. That puts him farther away from the Omni Knight. Kaori does manage to get there in time with a heal repel combination that will keep TA 2000 alive. Turns around, hits the double raise to kill Malik in turn.
Nice. Really stand here. You're too afraid of the gate rotation or just getting run down. I think Miposhka's gonna...
Acorn's gonna slow him down long enough to bushwhack to be able to land, and tanks the roar. What a great prediction, Avery.
Well, he did tank it.
Great analysis.
Space for Morphling.
Sizable impact in these early game team fights. It feels like so much is going to rest on Malik's shoulders here, and if he has his Blink Dagger delayed, things start getting real dark, and Cherry hits the spear outside of the arena, but Abed, well on point with his aim, hits the Sunstrike.
That does mean, did find a lot, though.
He did. It is not to be ignored the fact that he is second in net worth right now.
He tanked another roar there. That's my boy right there.
Miposhka.
That's my boy.
Look at him spitting goo all over the place.
How's that Morphling free farm looking, my brother? Because I'm out here eating the dust for you. Better carry this game.
Roar on cooldown. Laurel gets aggressive off of a bit of a kind of failed move there from Aurora, and they'll pick up the kill on cue. Still,
something.
Laurel is a little bit low. Has to be careful of Abed throwing some more spells around.
He's full HP. Witchblade is up for Abed.
Yeah, this feels like a near impossible kill, but he can be annoying. Got him on the bushwhack. That is pretty much... Oh, wow.
What?
That was some crazy damage, man.
We're going to be able to invade your side of the map. Now you don't have triangle access for a bit. As Miposhka, I ate another roar, guys.
And he's going to live this time, I think.
Look at him go.
Just slowed too much, man. Oh, the axis. It clipped him. Oh, and they got the Mars in the other side of the map, too. Oh, dear.
Burst him like a goo pinata. Jabs from downtown.
Don't want to... I never want to hear that goo pinata.
That's what he is. Laurel looking for revenge. He wants that big beast kill. This would be a big streak to snag.
He said every single time the kiss is up, got to put used to it. And Jabs will be the victim of those kisses. It does feel like...
I mean, it's a first pick bristle, so you flexed it. It's just...
Yeah, but did it really win you any sort of draft advantage? Because it feels like Aurora knew that we went into that final ban phase, and they were banning out carries. They knew it was support bristle. To use all of his mobility to clear the wave and not really get that far away, but... I guess nobody from Aurora was there on the other side. That's because the catch now that Aurora has is a Rod of Atos on Hoodwinked.
Another soul.
And he was on the other side of the map catching the Snapfire.
Long cooldown?
Yeah, every other cooldown is available for Aurora, and that repel is going to be up soon.
10 seconds here, so your interval's pretty small. They are looking for the jump.
They pretty much need to jump right now, but they don't really find it just yet. Okay, they do manage to get the pin back onto the Beastmaster. Can they blow Jabs up? He's so tanky with that Aghanim 7. Now the Requiem. Okay, they do manage to get the Beastmaster. It cost him the Mars, but a 1-for-1 trade-off doesn't feel the worst considering the way that was beginning to go.
He's way more valuable than your Mars.
In favor of Aurora, who have taken a pretty blistering fast pace to this game one and have exposed the support bristleback.
Tank the Meteor and steal the Omni Knight, repel himself, go in.
Well, that fight doesn't want to happen for another 20 seconds. That's when the Aegis is going to expire. Malik trying to get the spear back. Didn't get the blink far enough away. Fortunately, the spear still managed to land a couple of heroes. Miposhka dies to try and help out, though.
That'll lack
underneath their noses, but they do need to get into that area.
They do get the D-Ward.
Owned by Spirit.
They got the D-Ward on the triangle, and they see the other one in the lane. So Aurora is aware of where the vision is.
Trying to go for the Morphling. He's already morphed into Strength, though. So it's not going to be the best target. Meanwhile, Malik does manage to get a lot of heroes inside the arena. TA2000 gets off the Requiem. They've already killed the Beastmaster, too. Good start for Team Spirit. Kisses are raining in, chasing after Aurora. TA2000 and Kiori. Kiori trying to help out Abed. TA2000, big damage, trying to blow up the Bristleback. But again, the Mars runs interference, stopping TA2000. His effectiveness of being able to kill heroes. Now he goes for a Satanic. That's not going to be good enough. The damage to split, and TA2000 will find no kills out of this.
Aurora getting routed, and they bought the Beastmaster which makes the MKB a little worse. So then you have to just survive and play the longer fight if you're this SF.
Okay, just target other heroes. Roar goes out. Jabs finds an opening on a Snapfire. Is that going to be good enough, though? Especially with the spear on TA2000. It is certainly not. He doesn't have a buyback. Jabs is slowed down to a crawl. The repel helps him turn around, though. Jabs knows he's not running away from a Scotty, so he's trying to get the kill onto Maposhka, and he does get him.
That's something. Jabs takes 2. That's his dieback, however. 100 seconds, no Beastmaster. Spirit know it. Still have a minute left on this Aegis. You definitely don't need it here.
Throw down the banner. This is the push.
TA2000, he got to the MKB, BKB. Alacrity, he's going in.
It's the bristle a little bit. Pops his BKB inside the arena, immediately roars up the Mars, but the Bulwark is doing a good job of limiting the damage. TA2000 now has to use the Requiem, does manage to pull in this Void Spirit a little close to the fountain, about a second arena comes in. Now that he no longer has the BKB, he gets decimated.
Man, this game, it started with Maposhka tanking the Roars, and it ended with Maposhka tanking the Silver Edge to kill him. Control, item cast range or whatever. Jabs also narrowly escapes himself. That first blood still on the table.
That is most of the SF Raze mana. Meanwhile, they're back to Laurel, caught him inside the Bramble. That'll be your first blood, going to Q.
There's that gank. Nice little rotation from him with the early boots on the Dark Willow. Maposhka will gladly collect some extra experience here. Nice find, though. That's what you want out of this Invoker Earth Spirit lane. So I mentioned the lane can be tough. 8 denies on the Invoker add to that experience differential. There's a lot of stacks here.
Yeah, this Flame Break is going to do so much damage. Throws in the Blood Grenade as well. Cookie gets Malik into a position to spear Kaori closer to the tower, but with all these sticky napalms adding up, Ryu is not very strong. Kaori's not able to get that kill. Maposhka TP'd in to help him out, and that is enough to turn the tides.
He might have been able to get that last right-click in. I don't want to see this time zone again, man. That spell is, well, it's something. I'll put it that way.
It is one of the spells of Dota 2, for sure.
Yes, and it's not one of the best ones. Wow.
Kick that
actually
almost delivers a kill, but instead, Laurel is going to find himself again without mana, has to use his magic wand, and get far enough away from Q that he doesn't get blocked up, or Cold Snap for that matter. Cold Snap and Tornado ensures that Laurel has no much
out of it in the ultra early game here.
Stomp into not a Requiem. Satanic thinks that you're not worth a Requiem. Nope. I'll just give you the double raise instead. Maposhka gets diced up by Jabs, though.
Oh, nice find for him.
It's important for Satanic to keep this Timbersaw down as much as possible, because this was a very good Timbersaw pick at the time, right? We saw
in a solid position now. It's going to continue to be big. And Invoker TV top, they want to use the Chronosphere before this Mars can use his arena, and they will get that opportunity.
Throw the EMP in there, still managed to get off a spear, but the arena will not protect you. We'll put a bunch of heroes inside the arena. Maybe Laurel could take advantage of this. With the Magnetize, he could absolutely win this fight if he could stay alive long enough. The problem is the focus fire of 4 different Aurora heroes means that he will not be able to get a long-term Magnetize. The Cold Snap is not quite enough to finish off for you. Tries to hit him with the Sunstrike, but
everything you wanted out of that first Chronosphere. Brought everybody, but made it work. And they're still looking up top. They might even get Rue.
I'll get him in the end, I suppose.
Okay. I mean, perfect exchange for Aurora here.
The supports are probably so poor because the Shadow Fiend has taken up all the resources.
That's the trade-off.
Missed the Tornado. Satanic on the run. Time to get out the guillotine. Bring down some billionaires, but Satanic is going to try and get what damage he can. The Chronosphere goes out. Wait, the arena goes down as well. Whoa!
God
it's
dang.
just a disaster in a mosh pit here. TA2000 is stuck, silenced up. His time walk is not going to come up in time. They all went for the SF and Team Spirit. say, okay, you can have him. We'll take everything else.
He's in the
Enthusiast.
right place at
appreciated
the
that
right
one.
time, and he lined them all up.
Got a pin on this Invoker. Can they take advantage of it? It's going to require the kisses to land blind. And while he is landing some of them, not enough. The Earth Spirit hadn't run into the support. I think he would have hit the Invoker.
Yeah, needs dust out here, man.
Move here. Fierce Spirit, as you said, up the tempo. Part of that is going to be having that initiation tool. While Aurora are content with a slower game, not content with getting picked off, but it'll happen anyway.
Nice little kill squad Spirit got here.
And they're like, okay, I see Dark Willow. They've seen Abed around, even if they don't see him right at this very second. But Abed is not giving them the opportunity. Maybe Malik is going to be able to force it, though. Blinking behind the tower, managed to get the pin. With the kisses raining in, that's going to be a fast kill on an Invoker. Can they get more, though? A lasso on the side here onto Malik. Well, the Chronosphere coming in from behind. A beautiful one on two heroes. Any follow-up? A Terrorize on two. That's the follow-up. Controlling up these heroes for so long. But yeah, the damage is lacking. He couldn't kill Ryu. And now the rollout from Laurel is good as well. They got a two-man Chronosphere with a two-man Terrorize, but no damage behind it. And now TA2000 may still die anyway. Didn't have the tree available to get the pin, but they have enough catch. It doesn't have to be all Malik.
A rough fight for Aurora.
The biggest source of damage for them is Timbersaw, right? I don't know. I didn't remember seeing jabs in that fight. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Laurel, there's the damage.
I mean, he was there. The damage just got split on a lot of different targets. And Invoker going down first means you lose a lot of the follow-up for the Chrono. But the BKBs are already out for Spirit, so now you also have to question how much is Jabs going to be able to do in the fight damage-wise versus a triple BKB lineup.
Caught him inside the arena.
No creep cut for you. Spirit shutting down the rats here on the side of the map.
In a game that Aurora was pressuring them. In this game where Team Spirit has the advantage, they're the ones controlling the map. You could see Satanic is able to use that same farming speed to just explode. But is going to get lassoed in. First life, it's going to be deep here. Satanic is going to be dying underneath this tier 3. TA2000 is ready to go with the Chronosphere. He's going to drop it on the SF, and he's going to come back into a Chakram right in his face. He's not going to live through this Chronosphere. No chance. Does TA2000 die at a rebuttal from Laurel? Not quite. A Magnetize still on him with a Spirit Vessel, though. He might just tick out. We'll have to wait and see, though, as Jabs. He is the one hitting the back line with the help of the Dark Willow. They're chasing down some of these heroes from Team Spirit, and a successful high ground defense will end in 3 deaths from Team Spirit.
Casual there felt like, okay, they're not going to touch me. Nope, Aurora were not sleeping. Ready to make the most of it? No, he's straight back into it, and he'll claim another soul here with a triple raise. And the issue is, you used Chrono. And that means you can just go high ground now.
But they do have Lasso backup. And they don't have a save for these heroes. The same, principle you're talking about, where the Chronosphere can be really effective because there's nothing that Team Spirit can do about saving that hero inside the lasso if it lands. But Malik was ready to stop that one.
Instant
Fool
silence.
Me once.
Wall capability of this hero. Which is a big
Yeah,
component.
I mean, there was the longest period of time where we were dealing with that of the other facet, and then this other one crept in, and I do think it had a bit of shock value. Spear back.
The void.
Beautiful pickup. If they can chain the stun, and with Laurel's roll in, they certainly can. They've got the lasso onto the Shadow Fiend, but he got off his BKB, so there's no damage coming out. Nothing Jabs can do. He loses his carry, cannot kill the enemy carry, and now he is stuck up Schitt's Creek. There ain't a paddle in sight, brother.
Dude, what an incredible find from Spirit. A blink spear on the Faceless Void that does not go down like that if this SF does not have the blink to get in range.
Hit by a tornado, and the fireball's chasing him down. Got a cookie, turn around, wrong direction. Oh, maybe it's the right direction. He kills Abed and walks away.
That was very close. An incredibly clutch 4-staff. Where he goes down to that cat 100% as the Faceless Void respawns.
Where are you going? Get back there. Terrorize will clip him here, puts him back into another Bramble. Can they actually get Laurel?
He's going to man up.
TA2000 certainly going to try. He's got a Chronosphere, pops his BKB, doesn't want to use the Chronosphere unless he has to. The BKB should be good enough.
Okay, so you save your Chrono. That Roshan is still up, by the way.
The Scythe of Ice means it would not happen for quite some time.
That is a late game situation you could play for, though, if you're Spirit.
If
like
you're
double
playing
Wind
for
Waker, Earth Spirit Ags, you go ultra late, you just kite the fight out, deal with the Chrono. Oh, nice catch with the lasso.
Got the BKB out of Laurel, but did not hit the Terrorize at the same time. So, plus and minus here for this initiation of Aurora. They could still catch Laurel after all that with TA2000 thinking about committing, but he lets Jabs do the dirty work for now. Waiting for the Shadow Fiend to show himself. Malik, he's going to jump in. Now that Jabs' BKB is worn out, Cataclysm is coming in. They're going to be able to dodge most of that. The Chronosphere comes in too late.
Not the Chrono.
A blink back from the Shadow Fiend. He dodges the Chronosphere. TA2000, big whiff on that one. So, Timbersaw for a Snapfire, and Chronosphere now on cooldown. They're still going to play on this high ground, though. They're still going to play for this one. And perhaps Team Spirit. Oh, yeah.
What's
Blink
the Void?
Hex on the Void. He's dead with a pin on the Bat Rider as well. They're going to clean up on this one. The initiation got it. Malik finds another successful fight for Spirit.
Oh, this guy is way too good right now. He is okay. Well, that cat and mouse got a bit harder because Wind Waker done for Maposhka.
Oh, wow. Roll in from Laurel, trying to get some vision of where these heroes are at, somewhere in these tree area. Pops his BKB and gets him magnetized onto a lot of heroes. Now Malik is going to try and corral him inside the arena to allow Satanic to go in, but they got the lasso on him. Can they kill this Shadow Fiend? TA2000 now drops the Chronosphere. The damage coming in, but there's the Wind Waker from Maposhka. Can it be enough? It's not, but the death is still there, insured on the Faceless Void. Carry for carry, but one of them has buyback, and that's Satanic. With his net worth advantage, he'll come in and make sure this fight is still swinging to Spirit. See what heroes he can clean up. Jabs, he can't stand that kind of firepower.
Big buyback from Satanic on that Radiant outpost to secure the teamfight win for Spirit. It's going to get... It's a weird position.
What happens if the fight goes away from the gate, though?
He's gating right now. It gets pinged.
He's
on the backside.
Oh, he does manage to jump. Time walk forward. Starts bashing up the Snapfire for now, but he's already used an early BKB, and he's still got pinned. Malik gets him as the BKB fades away, and he's dead. No Chronosphere this time around because Malik hits the timing too damn perfect. Jabs, I mean, we've seen how this goes. As soon as the Faceless Void is dead,
it's just over.
It's just done.
Dude, Malik, MVP absolutely this game. Just ruined TA2000's